ಕುಮಾರಿ ಅರ್ಪಿತಾ ಶೇಟ್ಲನ್ನು ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ಉಮಾನಾಥ್ ಅವರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಆದಂಥ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಕಾರಂತ್ ಅವರು ಗೌರವಾರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಇಂದಿನ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಕುರಿಯಚ್ಚನ್, ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಕುರಿಯಚ್ಚನ್ ಅವರು ಅರ್ಪಿತಾ ಶೇಟ್ಲನ್ನು ಗೌರವಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಸುಶ್ರಾವ್ಯವಾದ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆಯನ್ನು ಹಾಡಿದಂಥ ಅರ್ಪಿತಾಳಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಂದಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳನ್ನು ಗೌರವದಿಂದ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರಾದ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಉಮಾನಾಥ್ PB ಅವರು.
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರೀಸ್ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಬರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ.
ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಎವ್ರಿಡಿ. ಗುಡ್ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್. ಮುಂಜಾವಿನ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರಗಳು. ಪುಲ್ಲೆ ಕಾಂಡದ ಸೊಲ್ಮೇಲು ಕಾಣಾಚೆ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಸಲಾಮ್ ಅಲೈಕ್, ವಣಕ್ಕಂ ಸರ್. ಎರಡನೇ ದಿನದ ಈ ವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ದಿನ ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಿ ಸಂತೋಷದಿಂದ ರಾತ್ರಿಯ ಭೋಜನದೊಂದಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮವನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇವತ್ತು ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಎರಡನೇ ದಿನದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಅತಿಥಿಗಳು ಕೀನೋಟ್ ಭಾಷಣಗಾರರಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಕುರಿಯಚ್ಚನ್ ಇವರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಈ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಕಾರಂತರವರು ಅವರಿಗೆ ಶಾಲ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಅವರನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮೇಲಿರುವಂಥ ಚಂಗಪ್ಪ, ಸುರೇಶ್ ಚಂಗಪ್ಪ ಇವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸ್ತಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಜೂನ್ 1ರ AG ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಮುಲ್ಕಿ ಇವರು ಅವರನ್ನು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡುವ ಮೂಲಕ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ರಂಗನಾಥ್ ಭಟ್ ಅವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರನ್ನು ಜೂನ್ 2ರ AG ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಅವರು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಕೋ ಟ್ರೈನರ್ ಶೇಖರ್ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ, ಇವರನ್ನು ಜೂನ್ 2ರ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ AG ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ AG ರಾಜಗೋಪಾಲ್ ರೈ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ರಾಜಗೋಪಾಲ್ ರೈ ಅವರು. ಶಶಿಧರ್ ಭಟ್ ಅವರು ಇದ್ರೆ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು. ಶಶಿಧರ್ ಭಟ್. ಸೂರಜ್ ಹೆಬ್ಬಾರ್, ಮೇಜರ್ MV ಭಟ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಮುಂದಿನ ವರ್ಷದ ಗವರ್ನರ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ HR ಕೇಶವ್ ಇವರನ್ನು ಎಲಿಯಸ್ ಸಾಂಟಿಸ್ ಇವರು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು. ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಆಚಾರ್ಯ. ಹಾಗೆ ಹಾಗೆ DGNE ವಿಕ್ರಮ್ ದತ್ತ ಇವರನ್ನು ವಾಸುದೇವನ್ ಇವರು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸುರೇಂದ್ರ ಕಿಣಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಮಿಟಿಯ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಆಗಿರುವಂಥ ಸುರೇಂದ್ರ ಕಿಣಿ ಅವರನ್ನು AG ಸತೀಶ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂ ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಜಿತೇಂದ್ರ ಎನ್ಎ ಇವರನ್ನು AG ಜಗಜ್ಜೀವನ್ ದಾಸ್ ರೈ ಇವರು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಈವೆಂಟ್ ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯವರು ಅವರನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾದಂಥ ಗೋವಿಂದ್ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ರಾಯ್ ಅವರು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿನ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಅವರನ್ನು ದಾಮೋದರ್ ಅವರು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂ ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ರಾಜೇಂದ್ರ ಕಲ್ಬಾವಿ ಅವರನ್ನು MG ರಫೀಕ್ ಅವರು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಈ ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ VRIDDHI ಸೋಜಾ ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ದೀಪಕ್ KP ಅವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಇವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಈ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ಈ ನಮ್ಮ 2 ದಿನದ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಇವತ್ತಿನ ಮತ್ತು ನಿನ್ನೆಯ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಗಳು ಯಶಸ್ವಿಯಾಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸದಸ್ಯರ ಸಹಕಾರ ಸಹಭಾಗಿತ್ವ ಮುಖ್ಯವಾಗಿದೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ ಈ ಸಭೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಿರುವಂಥ PDGಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. DRFC ಸೂರ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಇವರನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾಗಿ ಈ ಸಭೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅಲ್ಲದೆ ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಸದಸ್ಯರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸಿದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. PDG ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶೆಟ್ಟರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರತನ್ ತಿಮ್ಮಯ್ಯ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು. PDG ಭಾಸ್ಕರ್ ಅವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆ ಬಂದು ಗೌರವವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. PDG ಜೋಸಫ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇವರು ಕೂಡ ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಗೌರವವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. ರತನ್ ಹಾಗೆ DRFC ಸೂರ್ಯನಾರಾಯಣ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ಗೌರವವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಈ ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೇಡಿ ಆಫ್ ರೋಟರಿ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ವಾಣಿ ಪ್ರಕಾಶ್ ಕಾರ್ ಅಂತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಗೌರವವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಸದಸ್ಯರಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಸುಧಾರಾವ್ ಇವರು ಗುಲಾಬಿ ಹೂಗುಚ್ಛವನ್ನು ನೀಡಿ ಗೌರವಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ. ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಮತ್ತೊಮ್ಮೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸುತ್ತಾ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ವೇದಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಸುರೇಂದ್ರ ಕಿಣಿ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಇವರಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಸುರೇಂದ್ರ ಕಿಣಿ ಅವರು ಮೆಂಬರ್ಶಿಪ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಪ್ಲ್ಯಾನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಇಯರ್ ಈ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನು ನೀಡಲಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸರ್, ವೇದಿಕೆ ನಿಮಗಾಗಿ.
A very good morning to all. Dear friend, President Umanath Bibi, Secretary, my friend Dr. Sri Prakash, respected District Governor Prakash Karan sir, keynote speaker of today's session, PDG Kuriyachan sir, Suresh Changappa sir, Keshav sir, Vikram Datta sir, Ranganath Bhatt sir, and all the other dignitaries on the dais, galaxy of past district governors, respected all senior most leaders of District 3181, and the huge gathering of my strength, power of Rotary, my dear and near Rotarians of all clubs. Love you all, aunts, aunts, invitees, press reporters, media persons, and all my dear friends in Rotary. It is privilege me to stand before you as district membership chair. At the very first, I would like to congratulate all the participants of today's seminar. And also I congratulate all the new members of Rotary in this year. Congratulations to all and all the best. A good number of registration for this seminar itself proves that members are supreme. So the success of today's seminar is success of every Rotarians. So once again, congratulations to all the Rotary members. Friends, our RI President given us a beautiful theme. Imagine Rotary. What is imagination? The word imagine itself gives us an inspiration. Till today, we enjoyed the lottery. Today onwards, please start to imagine. Imagine about Rotary, imagine about membership growth, imagine about your club. And she also given a call to all Rotarians, do more, grow more. To do more, first we have to grow more. To grow more, we have to start imagine. Experts and seniors of Rotaries given few points about the membership growth. I would like to share. First and foremost thing is lack of recognition. Dear leaders, please recognize your members. Treat them as leaders. Treat them as leaders of your club. Give 1 minute to every Rotarian in your club meetings. Conduct classification talks in your club meetings. Share your Rotary experience with others. Share only good things. Dilute your bad experience and share only good things to others so that it will promote Rotary. And conduct outdoor meetings, residential meetings with other organizations, public meetings. All these things are helpful to promote membership, helpful to promote Rotary. Already some of the clubs started this. In Puttur, I already told yesterday, 7 clubs of Puttur, they jointly organization Kargil meet at Puttur bus stand along with the KSRTC depot staffs in public place. Really it is all publics watching the Rotary's work there. And do breakfast meetings, meetings at your members' residence. Many more things are there which is helps to grow membership and which is help to improve our Rotary organization. We have some new ideas in this year to build image. Yesterday, public image given a very, very importance. The public image and membership growth is interrelated. If the image of the public towards Rotary builds, then there is no doubt about the membership growth. So first thing we have to do is to build the image. So request all the Rotarians. Yesterday our inaugurator, RI Director S. Venkatesh sir told, the responsibility of membership growth is every Rotarian. The responsibility of membership growth is every Rotarian's responsibility. Our District Governor Prakash Karan sir target of 20% growth in this year. I assure in this beautiful platform, along with the support of all Rotarians, support of my friend P.K. Ravi, Chairman Extension, Jitendra, Chairman Retention, Rita Dechemma, Vice Chairmen, Zonal Coordinators, we along with try our level best to reach our this year's Rotary goal, 20% growth in membership. I assure you, sir, District Governor, along with we try our best to reach our goals and hope I will achieve with all your support. Thank you. Have a wonderful year and all. Jai Hind, Jai Rotary.
Thank you, Rotarian Surendra Kini. You have put before us your plans for membership development for the year 2022. Thank you once again. We move on. The next speaker will be Rotarian P.K. Ravi, Chairman, Membership Club Extension Plans. Sorry. We move on with the next speaker, Rotarian Jitendra N.A. He will be speaking to us about membership retention plans for the year 2022.
Dignitaries of the days, dear Rotary friends, A very good morning to all. It's an honor to be standing before you today to brief our esteemed members on membership retention. Membership retention is the prime requisite for the growth of any organization. In the business world, companies continually improve their product to keep their customers satisfied. Whether your club is strong or struggling, using the membership assessment tool will reveal opportunities to add value to your club experience so that more people will join and fewer members will leave. Membership retention assessment analysis has mainly two steps. One is membership satisfaction survey, another one is exit survey. A membership retention and satisfaction survey helps you determine what your club members want, find ways to involve them in the club and think of new things you might try to keep your club relevant. The exit survey informs you about the members who leave your club, reveals any expectation they had that were not met, and suggests what you might do differently to avoid losing members for similar reasons. Keeping current members is a sign of club visibility and overall well-being. Many clubs do not recognize their retention problem if the number of members remains somewhat steady. However, clubs that consistently lose members and compensate by inducting new members are not managing their growth or retention well. The retention assessment provides a view of how both the induction and the termination of members contribute to the net gain or loss of members. The outcome of this assessment can be achieved by determining when and why members leave your club. And strategies have to be developed to keep the members engaged and involved so they stay. To get started, first and foremost, a review must be done club history and existing member retention percentages. Number two, check when members leave your club, when people are most likely to terminate their club membership and reason they give for doing so. Number three, strategies have to be generated for keeping members. See whom the member is leaving your club, veteran or new member or both. Why members are leaving. Or an action plan has to be developed. After that, report the membership committee's findings to the club. Facilitate a discussion how you might address an area of weakness and build on what you are doing well. It's well known that the statistics has to where members stay for 1 to 2 years, 3 to 5 years, 6 to 10 years. In most of the cases, members who leave within the first years of year because they were not fully informed about the responsibility of membership before joining or not fully educated about Rotary after joining. There are various steps to improving your membership retention. First, it's a duty of the members to communicate with prospective members. And second, it's very important, do meaningful induction ceremonies. Number three, the club meetings must be made fun, energetic and humorous. Number four, new members mentor should take care of new members. New member mentors should take care of new members, help them to get know other members, and if they miss any meetings, make sure all is well. Number five, orientation program for new member should be held. Number six, the new member should be involved in sub-club committees. Number seven, they should be thoroughly teach about Rotary. Last but not the least, if you need a responsible member, give them responsibility. Remember that membership retention is about more than just increasing the bottom line. It's creating a stellar retains member but attracts new one. In conclusion, I end up with these words. Start the retention process when the person is still open to staying and not after they have told you they are leaving. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rotarian Jitendra. You have mentioned about the necessity of retention of members inducting them into the club. Thank you once again. We are moving on to the next event. We have amongst us the great orator, PDG Rotarian Kuriachan. A brief introduction of the keynote speaker of today will be on the LED screen.
One of the greatest orators I've ever come across, a firebrand speaker who can easily convey just about anything and everything in Rotary, and is our keynote speaker for the day. Addressing us on the importance of membership is the handsome PDG from Coimbatore, Rotarian K.A. Kuriachan, born to the Antony couple on 27th April 1965. He completed his schooling from the convents in Coimbatore. An engineering graduate from Mangalore University, he also has a management degree in MBA from PSG Coimbatore. A visiting faculty in engineering college, mentor for many MNC executives, he is a multifaceted person active in several managements. As a schoolboy, he was a great debater, philatelist, which fetched him the honor of a state award, presented by none other than then CM late MGR. Elite member of Rotary Coimbatore Tech City, he went on to become the district governor at the age of 34, leading the district of 3201 in 2001-2002. As a motivator of the youth, his brainchild Yuva India 2002 recorded a delegate strength of 7,200 members in 1996. Also instrumental in conducting Teachers India in 1998 and Citizens India 2000 in 1999. Was closely associated with T.N. Sheshan in fighting corruption through the Deshbhakt. District governor, he brought name for the district support mega humanitarian projects like providing doctor support team at polio affected areas in UP and helping critically ill patients in the Republic of Uganda. He is best known for the Rotary Road Accident Helpline, which was conceived, designed and implemented by him. And it still is the longest continuous service project by any NGO in the world. Beneficiaries of this project have crossed the 10,000 mark, and blessings of those thousands of people whose lives were saved is the biggest satisfaction he has earned. In fact, then Prime Minister Vajpayee ji had consulted PDG Kurian to implement the same in the Golden Quadrilateral project of the NDA government. Rotarian Kuriachan has supported PT Usha's International Sports School, which was appreciated in person by the former President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Recipient of the Significant Achievement Award in 1997, the Guiding Light of Youth Award, and also has the Crown of Service Award. District Trainer of RID 3200 in 2006-2007, represented the RI President at the Rotary Conference of District 3060 in Ahmedabad. He has also traveled across the world and lives a contented life with wife Daisy and two lovely daughters, Maria and Alice. So presenting before you, ladies and gentlemen, Rotarian K.A. Kuriachan.
Rotarian K.A. Kuriachan sir, we have a dynamic film hero in Kannada film industry. We are calling him as a chocolate hero. That is none other than Ramesh Aravind. You are very much resembles Ramesh Aravind, and again more than that, he is a very good orator also, as like a Kuriachan sir. Thank you for your beautiful introduction. Before your keynote address, sir, we have at another program that is I request Narayan Hegde sir for the recognition of clubs. 20% growth, highest members and lady members.
Good morning to all. First ಗೆ ನಾನು 20% ಅಬೌವ್ ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಆದ್ದು ಆ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿ ಜಿ ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಹಾನರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಪುತ್ತೂರ್ ಎಲೈಟ್ 15 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿರಿ. 40 to 55, 37.5%. Puttur elite, please come over the dais. Puttur city, 15 members again add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. 65 plus 15, 80, 22.5%. Puttur East, 73 members ಇದ್ದು 15 ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. 20.5%. ಶರತ್ ಕುಮಾರ್. ಬಿ ಸಿ ರೋಡ್ ಸಿಟಿ, ಪಲ್ಲವಿ ಕಾರಂತ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಎ ಜಿ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಆ ಗೌರವ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. 24 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 13 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. 56.5%. and they have added 5 lady members also. RC Vijayanagar, 28 members iddadu 13 members add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. 46.4% growth. RC Mysore Stars, 7 members ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 12 members add ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 6 ಲೇಡಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್. 171.43%. Mysore Srigandha, 21 members, added 10 members, 47.68%. Mangalore North, 10 members add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. 44 members ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 22.63%. Mangalore North. Periyapatna, 9 members add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. 25 members ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 36%. Please come over the dais. Jayprakash Nagar Mysore ready ಆಗಿ. Jayprakash Mysore 9 members add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. 20.93%. Loretto Hills, 9 members add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. 44 members ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 20.45%. ಸಿದ್ದಕಟ್ಟೆ 49 members ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 10 members add ಆಗಿದ್ರಿ. 20.40%. ಸಿದ್ದಕಟ್ಟೆ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ ಎ ಜಿ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. Puttur Yuva, 33 members ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 8 members add ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. Out of which 3 members are lady members. 25%. Please come over the dais. Puttur Yuva. ಅವರೇ. ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರ್ 8 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, 41 ಇದ್ದದ್ದು ಜಸ್ಟ್ 20% ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರ್. ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರ ಇಲ್ಲದಿದ್ದರೆ ಅವರು AG ಅವರು ಬಂದು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರ AG. ಚಾಮರಾಜನಗರ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಬನ್ನಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ HD ಕೋಟೆ 14 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 7 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, 50% ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್. ಯಾವುದು HD ಕೋಟೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಷನ್ 10 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪರಂಗಿಪೇಟೆ 6 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, 30%. ಪರಂಗಿಪೇಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಪರಂಗಿಪೇಟೆ AG ಅವರು ಬಂದು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. RC ಬನ್ನೂರ್ 6 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, 29 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 20.70% ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್. RC ಬನ್ನೂರ್ ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ AG ಅವರು ಬಂದು ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮಡಂತ್ಯಾರ್ 7 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, 24 ಇದ್ದದ್ದು 29.17%. ಮಡಂತ್ಯಾರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಆರ್ AG ಫ್ರಮ್ ಝೋನ್ 4 AG ಎಮ್ಮಿ ಭಟ್ ಅವರು. ಪಂಚಶೀಲ್ ಮೈಸೂರು 6 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಪಂಚಶೀಲ್ ಮೈಸೂರು. ಮೈಸೂರು ಈಸ್ಟ್ 6 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, 24% ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್. ಮೈಸೂರು ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ AG ಅವ್ರು ಬರಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮೈಸೂರು ಈಸ್ಟ್. ಉಪ್ಪಿನಂಗಡಿ 8 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, 20%. ಉಪ್ಪಿನಂಗಡಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್. ಮೈಸೂರು ಸೌತ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ 10 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ. ಮೈಸೂರು ಸೌತ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ವಾಸುದೇವನ್. ಬಣ್ಣೂರು ಬನ್ನಿ ವಾಸುದೇವ್ ಅವರು. Next, highest introduction of Rotarians to the Rotary Club. Highest first and second 3 ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಶರತ್ ರೈ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪುತ್ತೂರ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ 9 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್. ಶರತ್ ರೈ. ಶರತ್ ರೈ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಪುತ್ತೂರ್ ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ರೆ AG ಅವರು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಶರತ್ ಇದ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. BC ರೋಡ್ ಸಿಟಿ, ಸಾರಿ, ಪೀಟರ್ ವಿಲ್ಸನ್ ಪುತ್ತೂರ್ ಎಲೈಟ್ 8 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್. ಓಸ್ಕರ್ ಆನಂದ್ ಅಗೈನ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪುತ್ತೂರ್ ಎಲೈಟ್ 5 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ಡ್. ಓಸ್ಕರ್ ಆನಂದ್ ಅವ್ರು ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ AG ಅವ್ರು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಲೇಡಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಂಥ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗಳು ಮೈಸೂರು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್ 6 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್, 6 ಲೇಡಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಮೈಸೂರು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಸ್. ಅವ್ರು ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ AG ZLR ಬಂದು ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. BC ರೋಡ್ ಸಿಟಿ 5 ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಲೇಡಿ ಮೆಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್, ಎ ಜಿ ಅವರು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಿ ಸಿ ರೋಡ್ ಸಿಟಿ ಅವರು ಬರುವಾಗ ಬಹುಶಃ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು. ಆರ್ ಸಿ ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಯುವ 3 members. ಆರ್ ಸಿ ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಯುವ. Next, highest registration club for the seminar. Puttur city, Prashant, 55 registration, 56, okay, 56. Come on, I will solve that. ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಪುಷ್ಪರಾಜ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಅವರು. ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ ಕ್ಲಬ್ 51 members. Third position ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಈಸ್ಟ್ with 28 members. ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಈಸ್ಟ್. ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಈಸ್ಟ್. ಏಜಿನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೊಂದು ಉಂಟು, ಈಗ ಉಂಟು. ಆಯ್ತಾಯ್ತು. ಇನ್ನು ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಂಬರ್ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಏಜಿಸ್, ಯಾವ ಏಜಿಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾನು ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ವಿತ್ 125 members. ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ 125. ಶಿವರಾಮ್ ಎನಕಲ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಶಿವರಾಮ್ ಎನಕಲ್ 45 members. ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಅವರ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನವರು ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಯಾರಿದ್ರೆ ಬಂದು ZL ಬಂದು ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ZL ಫ್ರಮ್ ಝೋನ್ 5. ಬಾಲಕೃಷ್ಣ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪೊಸಿಷನ್ 33 members. ಝೋನ್ 2. ಈ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಹುಮಾನ ಪಡೆದಂಥ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗಳಿಗೆ, ಏಜಿಗಳಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಬಹುಶಃ ನಾವು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಸತತವಾಗಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಫೋನ್ ಕಾಲ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಿರಿಕಿರಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಕ್ಷಮೆ ಇರಲಿ. ಇನ್ನು ಮುಂದಿನ ಸೆಮಿನಾರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಿರಿಕಿರಿ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಹೇಳಿ ವಂದಿಸ್ತೇನೆ. ಇನ್ನು ಒಂದು ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಈ ಒಂದು ಇವೆಂಟನ್ನು ಬಹಳ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡಿದಂತಹ ನಮ್ಮ ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ, ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್, ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ, ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್, ಈವೆಂಟ್ ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ, ಇವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸನ್ಮಾನವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ದೀಪಕ್ ಅವರ ಮಗ ಪ್ರಥಮ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಹುಶಃ ಬೇರೆ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕಿದೆ, ಅವರೊಂದು ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿ ಜಿ ಅವರಿಂದ ಹಾನರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕಂತೇಳಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಪ್ರಥಮ್ ಅವರು ಆ್ಯಪ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಪ್ರತಿ ಸಲ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ಸಹಕಾರ ಮುಂದಿನ TRF ಸೆಮಿನಾರ್ಗೂ ಇರಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಈ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ವಂದನೆಗಳು.
Congratulations to all the achievers. Thank you, Rotarian Narayana Hegde, for having conducted this program. Over to the much awaited event of today. Keynote address by Rotarian K.A. Kuriyachan. Over to you, Rotarian K.A. Kuriyachan, sir.
My dear District Governor Prakash Karant, galaxy of past district governors, especially who are sitting next to me, PDG Suresh Chengappa, whom we were looking at the count when I came inside, and PDG Joseph Matthew was telling the count, checking with me the time. So it was 20, 40, 60, 100, 120, and Chengappa said, now sir, we have crossed 295. So congratulations to all you Rotarians on a Sunday morning. You have come here and sat inside the auditorium, and so much outstanding Rotarians outside. My good friend PDG Krishna Shetty, always when we come to Mangalore and wherever we meet in the institutes, we are so happy to see PDG Dr. Bhaskar. Though I missed breakfast in his house today morning, I'll join him for coffee today evening. PDG Krishna, my batchmate, he had sent a message that he's trying to make it, but I know what my friend said also. He is very clear in registering, but he is not able to come. DG Keshav, HR, DGN Vikram Datta, District Membership Chair, who spoke very well and introduced to you what is the importance of the membership development. Rotarian Surendra Kini, membership retention, which I am very interested to touch today, Rotarian Jitendra. My special aid from the time I was invited to be here, from the time I left Coimbatore, being here, following it up with almost 100 phone calls, District Secretary, man full of love, Vishwas Shenoy, his son Vinit Shenoy. The MC should think that there is an actor here. You made me feel more happier correlating Ramesh Arvind. I have not seen his face, but when you correlated, this is the greatness of Subappa. Subappa avargale. So we are so happy that you have brought in such lovely members on a membership development seminar. I also saw a galaxy of many senior Rotarians sitting here in the front rows, along with the district secretaries, K.N. Hegde, Ramana Rai, Rajendra, and always I keep to the least, which is the most important, not to the last. District Councillor, my good friend, PDG Ranganath Bhatt, ever smiling personality whom we will always happy to be here. Co-trainer, Shekhar Shetty, in his height, the majestic Shekhar Shetty Garu. District advisor and also my good friend, Assistant Regional Coordinator for Membership Development, Ramesh Chengappa. President of this club, Rotarian Umanath, Secretary Dr. Sri Prakash. A special person whom I wanted to mention who is still happy going around, Rotarian Ramakrishna, Sergeant at Arms, enjoying going around with his own style. Even chair, Savior, even secretary, ever smart, the special bearded person, Deepak, all the other invited guests, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, very, very good morning to you. உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் முதல் கண் காலை வணக்கம். നിങ്ങൾക്ക് എല്ലാവർക്കും നമസ്കാരം. My district 3201 comprises of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, you know. ಏವರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. ಕನ್ನಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು, ಮಾತಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೂ ಆಸೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಹುಡುಗರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. So always better for me to speak in English, I feel. And in a special day where I'm invited here, last year during the Mahabs Rotary International Regional Institute at Mahabalipuram, the nice beach side, when we were having breakfast, my good friend, your district governor, Prakash Karant, he looks more like a film actor, not Kannada actor, Hindi actor, Bollywood. So his wife should be happy that always Vani is here, the first lady. Let's give a round of applause to Vani and the entire team of the lady members who is also here. We are very happy that we come here to share our knowledge, share our experiences, share the way what we like to see Rotary after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years. Friends, when I joined Rotary in 89-90, as a young person of almost 23 years when I was invited to Rotary, I was also just some of you who have joined Rotary recently, just to want to have fun, just to come and see what these Rotarians are doing, all the suited, booted, come and speak great things, have some projects worth 5,000 or 10,000, and have best of the black label Scotch whiskey broken in the evening spending 5 lakhs. So I was also thinking these guys talk big things and hardly do any projects. So when past district governor G. Varadaraj, I've seen him long back, he was a governor almost 40 years back. He was member of parliament, managing director, he was managing trustee of the PSG institutions. So I asked, uncle, why you are so particular to call me? So he said, no, Rotary has allowed ladies also to join in Rotary. So the COL which passed in 1987 and 89, allowing lady members, we found the change and he said, my daughter Rajashri Pati will be the charter president and you all can join a club. So I was also stunned to see, because I've seen my father, some of my relatives, all of them in Rotary, only the senior guys, the big respected Rotarians, only they can enter Rotary and we all have only to watch. So that was my feeling also. They will not allow us to come inside. So when we started knowing about Rotary slowly with a lot of fun in between, just to watch what these guys are all doing, slowly the inspirations started coming when we started involving in Rotary. started understanding what is Rotary. Even in Rotary, you see some of my friends saying, just go back a little bit so that you are more clear. PDG is telling, so that this is the friendship. How we do things is just by sharing whatever we can. So in 89-90, when we joined Rotary, the day one itself, past district governor, now K.S. Pillai, he was ordinary Rotarian at that time, he asked me to donate $1,000 to Rotary Foundation. Again, the same thing, you know. We will start laughing at these guys who ask us to donate $1,000, and especially that young age. I said, when we are suffering in India, why should we donate to United States, a richer country? So here DRFC is sitting here. I'm so happy to see DRFC also sitting actively involved in a membership development seminar, understanding the holistic approach of what Rotary looks for. So here, when somebody asked me to donate for $1,000 to US for a Rotary Foundation, again I was asking the same question, why we donate from India? When my club advisor, the past district governor Pillai, that time he was president, past president of Coimbatore Rotary, he said, join for the district foundation seminar, which was in Kannur. And he made me to register and go for that seminar within 2 weeks after I joined Rotary. Believe me, the turning point was understanding the Rotary Foundation, understanding the greatness of Rotary Foundation, how we can touch the lives all over the world. From that time, every year, we started making 2 or 3 members as Paul Harris Fellows those time. Now my home club, which started with 24 Rotary members, we are 69 members with 100% Paul Harris Fellow Club. And almost 50% of our members are all major donors. So the transformation turns, changes when slowly when we start understanding what is this Rotary. We all started with this doubt in mind, whether we can join this organization, sustain in this organization, and how do we contribute to this organization. Friends, when membership development, we know the seminar itself is called for Membership Development Seminar. So why this Membership Development Seminar? We know the foundation of Rotary itself is our friendship and fellowship. When I see our PDG, Krishna Shetty, immediate morning after when we were leaving the hotel and joined here for breakfast, from breakfast wherever we are here, that instant connect of 10 or 15 minutes, we'll carry this for next 5 or 6 months. Our connect with Dr. Bhaskar, though a very busy doctor, how it happens is the connectivity where we meet so many years back when I came for his assembly to Shimoga, I think 4 or 5 years back. The instant connectivity is Rotary is seen step by step is when we start connecting with the people whomever we feel we are meeting newly also. The point what I'm trying to say is, we might be friendly with Krishna Shetty, we might be friendly with Bhaskar, we may be friendly with many of the leaders here who are sitting here. But how do we get back to Coimbatore having 10 new friends? I know from the time I came yesterday, our own district secretary, which was his son, Vinith, where is he? He's like an actor, absconded, is there? Outstanding at the back. So Vinith and his close friends, there are 2 or 3 doctors, all of them were outstanding. We were all sitting for dinner, they were at the top. Our friendship started with that 4 new Rotarians, youngsters, age group of 24 to 27. The way what I'm trying to tell you is, how we instantly connected with that 4 youngsters in Puttur. This will be a lifelong connectivity. There was a guy whom I met like this 25 years back, Rotarian Unni, in the Rotary Club of Tirupur. 2 weeks later, unfortunately, his friends, 19 of them were traveling from Coimbatore to Alapi. They were going for a nice boating. Suddenly they met with an accident in a place called Chalakudi, in the highway, national highway. Adarambili waterfalls you have heard. All 19 of them were injured, and suddenly I get a real frantic panic call and saying that all of us are injured, we have nobody in, you started the road accident helpline center. I just said, please go to the nearby hospital, and luckily it was also part of my district. I informed them to go to St. James Hospital, Chalakudi. Believe me, I just checked my phone and saw Chalakudi. I saw 4 names from Chalakudi. I called all the 4 within 4-5 minutes. 10 minutes time, all the 4 Rotarians were there in St. James Hospital, Chalakudi. This is the power of Rotary. How the instant connectivity comes is when we are not expecting anything personally for us. As Rotarians, we all spend our time, money, energy. We come paying our registration fee on a Sunday, missing all the beautiful, our lovely time with the family, our own time with the nice entertainments. We sacrifice and come everything for Rotary for what? We ask this question, for what? When we ask this question, for what, is this connectivity which says whenever I was there, whenever I go to Tirupur, even now after so many years, when I was there in Tirupur last week also, this particular Rotarian will come to whichever place I'm addressing and he will make sure he'll tell at least 10 of them and say, there is this Rotarian who helped me when I was in need in Chalakudi accident. Why I'm giving this is, not that we expect any more accidents, we don't expect any more people to be in trouble. The instant connectivity. I was there in Alapi East Rotary for a district function. The president and the past president who later became assistant governor, Jose Kavalakil, is running a hotel in Alapi, a Royal Park hotel in Alapi. He and his wife was going for a tour, a nice boat cruise in European countries and especially in an Italian port. When he was cruising, suddenly he had a chest pain. So in the port, they deported him and his wife. As many of you know, in Europe, they don't allow the attendants to go to the hospital. Jose Kavalakil and his wife, when in the hospital, they put him in the ICU. Wife was taken to a hotel and she doesn't know Italian. Some of you must be knowing Italiano. Italiano, capito, poco poco. I also know a little bit, but I'm telling you, that also Rotary gave me a chance to learn Italian. But why the connectivity of the story, what I'm telling you this is, Jose Kavalakil's family members immediately contacted the Rotary president in Alapi East. And Alapi East president called me and just wanted to check, because we all will have a lot of friends in United States or Europe, and especially in Germany or France, but Italy was not much of connectivity for us. Many of you also know that. But believe me, within 5 to 10 minutes, I could search some of the visiting cards what I carried. I had one Italian card. I did not know who is. That Italian person, I could call him. I could just convey to him that, you know, Italians also find it difficult to understand English. I told him that I'm a Rotarian from Coimbatore. I'm a past governor from Coimbatore. I heard this particular person is met with an accident and a small heart attack. They're admitted in the hospital. He told me, give me 10 minutes time. He checked with the particular place of the port, checked and came back to me within 10 minutes, can you believe? And said, so-and-so person is admitted in so-and-so, because I gave the name of the vessel and which port. So he had some connectivity to call that port, checked which hospital they were taken. He called the hospital, called me back within 10 minutes. He was a past Rotary International director without even knowing, is he an ordinary Rotarian, whoever it is. Just because I said I'm a Rotarian, I'm a past district governor, he connected and the family became perfectly settled. And Jose Kavalakil is back in Alapi East, happy in every way. I'm giving this simple examples are, when we call east or west, north or south, India is the best. I always say east or west, north or south, we Rotarians are the best human beings in the world. It is not that easy, you know. Rotarians do things, make things possible. We make things possible every day, every week, every month. And I always say, don't keep on projecting this of increasing membership. Whenever we want to raise funds also, I used to tell the same thing. Never ask for money. You would have read in the newspapers, 4 ladies driving by car from Coimbatore to London. 4 girls driving a car from Coimbatore to London, covering 24 countries in 70 days. This we started in 2017. We flagged off in Coimbatore on March 26th. Reached London on June 5th. The project cost was 75 lakhs. People felt it's not possible to send one car with 4 ladies. I again told my club president, are we sure to do this program? They said, yes, it will be lovely if you can do the program. And what happens? 90% of the club members, what they will say? Idu nadakadu, idu agathilla, beda re, enu beda, beda beda. Immediate will be, don't take any risk. People will always be ready to pull you down. So when we are trying to do some good projects, sometimes there are people who will not allow you to function. That you will find in your own business, your own profession, you will find in your own, wherever surroundings you are. The message what I'm trying to tell is, once we try to take up some projects which we think is impossible, try to remove that word I am from the word impossible. What happens? I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Because we are all Rotarians. See, when we are going to celebrate our 75th Independence Day tomorrow, we have got people like Major General Butt sitting here. Let's give a round of applause to Major General Butt. People who have dedicated their life for the country. And I'm also a course instructor for the Air Force officers in Coimbatore. I also, as a civilian, my dear friends, I can tell you, I'm not a decorated officer like him. I'm a pure civilian. But I'm invited to take classes for the Air Force and the Navy officers. And Air Force, from flight lieutenant becoming squadron leader, squadron leaders becoming wing commander. I've got the opportunity to become a trainer just because I am a Rotarian. Believe me, when many newspapers carried the news that I was one of the youngest Rotary governor in the world, many of you know at the age of 34 when I was elected, that particular commanding officer of Air Force Coimbatore, he was PC Sharma. He is Air Commodore PC Sharma, now retired and settled in Pune. That gentleman somehow read in the newspaper and said, sir, we would like to meet you and honor you. I said, what is this? Air Force inviting a Rotary governor nominee for felicitating. He said, no sir, we heard that you are doing a lot of good things in Coimbatore. It is a fact. 1998 we started the Clean City project in Coimbatore, the Swachh Bharat mission in Coimbatore. Believe me, we are not saying that with this political party, this particular leader is talking about Swachh Bharat. We have been also doing. So many of the projects what you see in India or the world over, check the records and see, my dear friends, it is all started by some Rotary club or Rotarians world over. Even if you check the United Nations, signatories of United Nations, 65% of the people who signed the United Nations document were Rotarians. You can give a round of applause to this because some of you should convey this. Formation time onwards, Rotarians. You know, a lot of prime ministers. I.K. Gujral was an active Rotarian in Delhi. And the latest, you know, the Vice President of India. Who is he? Dankar, an active Rotarian in Jaipur. How many of you know this? Please raise your hand. All of you, very good. So how much of credibility Rotary has got? How much of credibility what Rotary members have spread? When our international president, Jennifer Jones, came to Cochin, Kerala State made her a state host. Kerala State gave her a royal reception. While conveying these, many of the projects what we are trying to convey, many of the projects what we are trying to do, 90% of the Rotarians themselves do not know. Out of 3,488 members, what your governor, my friend Prakash Karan said, you are 3,488 members in your district, you are hardly 348 here. So you are the torch bearers of the district. Give a round of applause to yourself for making you happy present on this Sunday. If you try to bring one extra person to Rotary, bringing one extra person to Rotary, each one of you bringing, it is automatically 10% increase. I can tell you, whenever I go to different parts, wherever I go, I would have brought in at least 250 new members to Rotary. I had the honor to bring more than 250 members to Rotary. But few of the members which I have brought in, I was there 2 weeks back in a place in Maharashtra when I met an ophthalmologist. And some of you, any ophthalmologist here? Doctors ophthalmology? I had inducted one Rotarian, Dr. Ramamurthy, into Rotary 20 years back. He later became the president of the All India Ophthalmology Association, Doctors Association, 17,000 ophthalmologists. So wherever I go and see ophthalmologists, they'll say, sir, we have a good friend in Coimbatore, Dr. Ramurthy. He's running around 10 eye hospitals all over, including in Bangalore. Many places he's running his ophthalmology. Why I'm telling this is, one person somewhere we have touched and brought him to Rotary, that person, connectivity, through that, Dr. Ramurthy says, at least he has brought in 20 ophthalmologist doctors into Rotary by his simple connections. So why I'm giving this connectivity to you is, it is not any compulsion or anybody's personal agenda to bring more members. We are only touching 1 or 2 more members in Rotary. I heard there is 4 generation Rotarians in one family here. Is he come? Your father has come? Vishwas Shenoy? K.R. Shenoy is here? I was told that he was here yesterday. A gentleman who is 88 years old. He is a Rotarian. His son is a Rotarian. His brother, all of them are Rotarians. His son is a grandson is a Rotarian. All of them are Rotary. What do they get in this organization? Can anybody tell what does he get in this organization? Can anybody tell? 4 generation. Can anybody in this audience tell why is his grandfather, son, and he also has put his son into Rotary? What? Satisfaction. What's your name? What's your name? Harish Shetty. He says satisfaction for what? Satisfaction in what way?
For serving the society in our own way.
Serving the society. Anybody else? Anybody else want to say what does this family get?
Friendship. Friendship. Pushparaj.
Pushparaj says friendship. The most important is connectivity. Yes. Now Major General Bhatt is telling. Please tell. What is your importance in telling?
The connectivity between various sections of society is the greatest thing we achieve in the Rotary.
So he says connectivity. And what do you think, sir? What do they get? The family of 4 generations joining Rotary. What do they get?
Happiness.
Very good. Very good. I'm coming to that. All of us are living this world for what? Ultimately what we need. What do we need? 1,000 crores, 5,000 crores, 10,000 crores, best of the diamonds, worth 50 lakhs, 60 lakhs. Does that give us real happiness? No, you're saying very simple. She says, I'm wearing very simple diamond. It's only 2 lakhs. Even that could be 2 lakhs, no? So whatever we try to bring in, I met in 2005 convention, some of our past governors are there. I had the opportunity where Bill Gates was sitting just opposite to us in our Chicago convention. He was the richest man in the world. So many a times, we have seen different people. Our own state chief minister, Jayalalitha, who is no more now. Jayalalitha, you heard of her. The way she had planned to be the chief minister for 3 more times, or she wants to become the prime minister. She was aiming very well set for that. But ultimately, they make money. What they are losing, what they don't have. What they don't have? Peace of mind and happiness. What they're all craving is for finally, everybody thinks, when I take classes from the youth, especially 17, 18-year-old, some of the girls will also ask me, sir, teach us the best method to make money. Shortcut to make money. I will do more services than you, Priyachan sir. Youngsters. Now the way they put it, no? Some of them think that they have money, they can conquer the world. Slowly that is changing. People started understanding money does not do everything. Money is required. Money is required for many things, but money doesn't buy everything. Especially what? Happiness. Second, what we need? Peace. Third, satisfaction. There's 3 things. I can tell you, ask any Rotarian all over the world, when they understand what is Rotary, when we understand what is Rotary, we get peace, happiness, satisfaction. My wife asked me this question. You are in Rotary for 32 years. You are a governor 21 years back. Your face is seen the same way everywhere. People will be tired seeing you. Are you not tired going to all these places talking about Rotary? I charge really 20,000 bucks an hour from the time I leave my home for all the corporate companies. I charge 5,000 dirhams in Dubai. Many of you would have seen me also in Dubai, or wherever you see some of the television channels, not as an actor. You will see me judging some of the best of the Miss India, Miss Queen of India. I'm a judge in many places you would have seen. Everywhere they pay us quite well. But why I'm telling you, in Rotary, we have been serving for 32 years, spending our time, energy, and how much do we charge? How much do we charge? I can't hear you. How much do we charge? 0. You say 0. another president. Yep, minus, not only minus, we leave our profession, we leave our family, we leave everything and come back. So why we are giving this message to you is, we sacrifice in Rotary, though we are members so active in Rotary, we always say family first, second our profession, only third is Rotary. Because this gentleman, Elias, came to the stage 7 times. He said, I'm a president, I'm an assistant governor. Then when the governor introduced him, he said, sir, I'm also a future governor. There are people smiling and he's saying, I'm also a future governor. There are people who are aspiring, aiming for it. See the smile in his face, please come here. So I'm promoting you. So see, this is also free of cost. Nothing, we are not going to charge you. So free of charge, and see the smile for him. He may become one of the most successful governor. So this particular event, what we are telling you today is, but serve 10% better than what is in your mind now. So 110% commitment whenever you become a leader. So friends, in Rotary, leadership is just part of us because we are all leaders. We are all been invited to Rotary only because we are all leaders. So how we can promote our fellows as leaders? All of us. My good friend Joseph Matthew is here. When we go to the Rotary International Conventions for training or for our training sessions, they ask us to promote and make more leaders. But only thing is, he should not canvass and go and say that make me a governor. Then Rotary will, what they will do? They will debar him. Please understand, they cannot go and canvass and say that I want to be a governor. They can go and do projects and others should make him a governor. I'm giving the simple examples are, when we make projects, when we think we can make impossible into possible, like that 4 ladies driving from Coimbatore to London. Believe me, when we reached London, I was there when we received them in London on June 5th. When we received them from the Indian High Commission in London, many of you who go to London, none of them from the Indian High Commission even came down to receive us. Luckily, through my contacts, some of the past district governors from India, George Sundaraj, 2 or 3 of them whom I knew personally, who said they will be joining during that time for the final stage. We were around 20 of us Rotarians from South India itself there. And through my own contacts, we were 50 of us in front of the Indian, with our Indian flag. Dot at 5, the car reached in front of Indian High Commission. And slowly one gentleman comes down and he says, I am Balaji. I heard you are from Coimbatore. I am from near Pollachi, a place, a small village near Pollachi. He was the 3rd secretary of the Indian High Commission. Because they were all watching whether whatever we Indians committed, will it be the Indian standard time or Indian stretchable time? And they were never sure that we will reach there. And second was, he was thinking there's no government financing for this. There is one organization who has taken up and taken this challenge on the 70th year of Indian independence. That's why we named it as 2470, 70th year of Indian independence. 70 days, we cover 24 countries and reach London. Believe me, I had a small hidden agenda there for nothing else. People in England, some of them used to think those days also, that India, most of us are snake charmers or cattle grazers. We wanted to show to them, India's no more those what you think. India has changed, and not only men, our women power, the Stree Shakti is able to reach London without any men accompanying them, giving a message. And who supported them, who backed them is our Rotary. The entire trip was for Rotary India Literacy Mission. Believe me, my friends, when we announced for the 75 lakhs, the project, when whoever said that it's not possible, the project was implemented and we had a net extra profit, or what do you say, gain of 5 lakh rupees, which we donated to Rotary India Literacy Mission to the Asha Kiran project by giving 2,500 into 200. So 5 lakhs was donated, 200 children were brought back to school. So just imagine a project which they said it is impossible, it was made possible, and we brought 200 children back to school also. Why I'm giving these examples are, you would have read in the newspapers last year, in record 45 days, we constructed a 450-bed hospital in Tirupur, in Perundurai, near Erode. Did any of you read this article? Rotary News. How many of you read this article? In 45 days, 450-bed hospital, COVID special hospital. The project was put for 8 crores and we completed the project for 20 crores. So again, people said it is not possible for you. People will not give. When a project is announced, 20 crores money came automatically when they understood the importance of Rotary's commitment. The third point I will tell you, for whatever programs, whenever we announce in Rotary, whatever big projects, our governor was talking about 4 particular things, about whatever Sri he was adding, Vanasri, Arogyasri, Vidyasri, Jalasri. Like Jalasri, he was asking that I want to touch 1 lakh people. I want to touch 1 lakh hearts. I want to touch 1 lakh communities. Everything is touching by 1 lakh. 1 lakh children, support 1 lakh children for education. 1 lakh people will get drinking water, clean water. So I asked him, how are you going to do? I'll ask them to make wells, I'll ask them to make ponds. And he says, I've already done for 20,000 people's facility. He also gave the names. The Karnataka Bank has come to sponsor 2 big lake cleaning in Chamarajanagar. Let's give a round of applause to the Governor, Prakash Karant, and his entire team of office bearers who are making things happen. When you touch 1 lakh hearts, 1 lakh children, 1 lakh people with health, things will happen. Why I'm giving this simple message to you is, when projects take place in such big volume, there is 100 acres pond near Coimbatore, a place called Savanoor. You ask anybody, 100 acres cleaned up by one Rotary Club of Tirupur West. There were 89 members that time. They took up the challenge of cleaning up this 100 acres, and the whole pond, the lake was beautifully cleaned up, working almost for 4 months with 20 bulldozers working for cleaning up the pond. Rain gods also felt when Rotarians are happy, smilingly doing this work for some villages which they don't know, rain gods also started happily showering blessings with lot of rainfall, and you will find the whole pond full of water now, thanks to Rotary. Now you will see a Rotary lake. It's named as Rotary Water Conservation Project. And this project was inaugurated last year by our RI President, last year's RI President Shekhar Mehta. And he's, why I'm not, especially not missing this project is, Shekhar Mehta ji had to catch his flight. He was standing the other side of the pond. Luckily, I was there in the center of the pond with the flag post of Rotary. I had the greatest honor of raising the flag of Rotary in the center of the pond. Why I'm giving this is, when somebody took a challenge to clean up 100 acres of lake, people would have laughed with him. I was there as for the installation as chief guest 2 weeks back in Rotary Club of Tirupur West. From 89 members, today with just that one project, today the strength of that club was 249. Just imagine one project, how it has changed them. You need not market to bring more members. People were waiting in queue to get new members. They wanted to join Rotary. They wanted to join this particular club. So my club also, if you see in Rotary Tech City in Coimbatore, you have to wait at least for 6 months to enter into a club. So when some people say that here there are people asking you all to join Rotary, they are pulling you to Rotary. Other side there are waiting list in Rotary. So please make sure whatever you are trying to do, do not try to go and pull in new members. We will grow. Your governor wants 20% increase. I can challenge you and tell you, I am not a member of your district, but my heart is with you today. Seeing these lovely faces who are all here on a Sunday morning, you will cross 30% membership growth this year. The commitment, what I'm seeing. You can see all these membership chairmen there. The membership chairman, membership retention chairman is busy looking at the iPhone. All of them, though they're busy, their aim is to bring in more number of Jitendra. Don't worry, this all happens everywhere. We also do this. When we have this important things of membership growth, make sure retention. I will go through in 3 minutes, complete my slides. If you can put my slide and show you the importance of that 6 I's alone. How do you identify new members? How do you identify new Rotarians? If you have the 6 I's in your mind, Is the slide ready for me? Yep. Yeah, you can go faster because I did not want to take a class session for you because I was told after coming here, yesterday Venkatesh, our RA director, Venki spoke on membership development. But I just wanted you to understand, see why do we grow? We are growing only with the intention to serve. Nothing else. We don't expect anything in return to us personally. We give the world the best we can without expecting anything in return. But best comes back to us through way of real happiness and peace. So how do we increase? Just previous slide. If you see the previous slide, we are the previous slide. The previous slide says our diversity, equity, inclusion. Whatever we are. It's a good example. I myself at the age of 34, my mother tongue is Malayalam. I got elected as a Tamil Nadu chance from Coimbatore. There was another Rotarian who was 34 years in Rotary. I was 34 years old when I became the governor nominee. So you can see how as a diversity, equity, inclusion, simple example, I wanted to speak about 5 minutes on that, but I will cut short and show you examples, live wire examples. You've got a past Rotary International president from India, Raja Sabu, who was RI president 91-92, a president of international 30 years back, but you call him for a function, he might come to Mangalore or Puttur also. This is the greatness of Rotary. After his presidentship in 91-92, next year he became the Sergeant at Arms of Rotary Club of Chandigarh. So everybody is equal in Rotary. That's why I said equity. Moment you wear your Rotary pin, if you see the tooth around, everything is equal. A member who was joined recently, a member who was joined 20 years back, 30 years back, 40 years back, all are equal in Rotary. So make sure, whenever you take diversity, equity and inclusion, from the day one, we make every member important. Make them feel they are Rotarians. Never feel that senior, junior division. Next please. How do you do the analysis, the growth rate? When you see about the analysis, we already gone through because your club, your district, many of you, we have brought many of you to the stage. Getting a rose was only a sign for you to understand that if 10 or 20 clubs today achieved 20% to 25% growth, for other clubs also to assimilate and make sure you also can do that. Next please. Next slide. You just see the chart. When you see the bottom line and you see the blue and red lines. Blue lines is every year, every district will say that yes, we have brought 600 or 700 members. The red line says out of 700, 500 members have left. So there Jitendra has got a very important thing. Please understand the importance of retention. And you see the net growth at the bottom. You are still again, the net growth after June 30th is 110 or 120. I still remember in 2001, when I was a governor, when we were in Anaheim in California, I still remember we were told 1.2 million Rotarians. Even today, we are still hanging around the same number, 1.2, 1.25. Why? The main reason towards that is retention. We are not able to retain some of the members. And very sad to understand there is 50% of the people leave Rotary within 2 years of their induction. Another 20% of the people leave Rotary the next 3 years. So can anybody tell me what is the main reason why do they leave Rotary? Anybody? Not educating, new member orientation. You meant new member, there's no orientation. Second, lack of inclusivity, very good. Not making them involved, very good. Third, anything else? Not giving responsibility, very good. Yes, senior members are not interacting with junior members. Anything else? Madam, any ideas? Yeah. Not recognizing them properly, yes.
Senior members not being an example.
Senior members not being an example. Madam. Hello, Kannada hello. Yen bekandre helbido. Whatever way you want to speak, Tulu, Ninu Pudarenjina. Yeah, you Pudarenjina. It's so nice to know when we mix with our motivation. Because lack of motivation. Anything else? Anything else? Can you tell me, madam? Why people leave Rotary within 2 years, 3 years? Why? Huh? Not being a true Rotarian.
Projects are not of that quality.
Projects are not up to the quality of expectation. Sir, you came to the stage 2-3 times. What is the reason why some people are leaving Rotary earlier?
They are not included in...
They are not included in club projects. All the youngsters, outstanding Rotarians. What do you think the reason why people are leaving Rotary?
Lack of motivation maybe.
Lack of motivation.
Not paying the dues properly.
Not paying the dues.
Not involvement.
Involvement. Involvement. Anything else, sir? Wrong selection. Wrong selection of candidates.
Lack of knowledge about Rotary.
Lack of knowledge about Rotary. Anything else? Okay, boring. Rotary being boring. Okay, yeah. Pardon? Groupism in Rotary. Very good. Groupism in Rotary.
Mentoring is not done proper.
Mentoring is not proper. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yep. Yep. Recognition. No proper recognition. And now, in another 1 minute, what is the solution to avoid this? Can anybody tell what is the solution to avoid? You have said some very important points. What is the solution to avoid this? Involve them. Very good. Let's give a round of applause. What's your name? Prakash. Involve every new Rotarian in the projects. Very good. What's your name, madam? Sri Lata Shenoy. Let's give a round of applause to her also. Give them an opportunity to participate. Believe me, my friends, I brought in so many new members. I'll give you one example and then stop. Don't think I'm keeping on talking about projects. I can only talk about practical projects which has been implemented. In Coimbatore, after this corona effect, many people were dying due to lack of oxygen. You also would have suffered here. The district collector was asking for help immediately. Believe me, the government has got plenty of money. They want an oxygen concentrator, oxygen generator, all those things many thousands Rotary could manage, but oxygen generator which was costing around 1 crore 8 lakhs, not only ordering, Rotary in Coimbatore could commission the oxygen generator worth 1 crore 8 lakhs in just 12 days time. Seeing that, the ESI hospital in Coimbatore, they wanted one, my own home club, Coimbatore Tech City Rotary, has also brought in another oxygen generator for 1 crore 16 lakhs in another 2 weeks time. Why I'm giving these examples are, when we do projects which is qualitative, quantitative and what people require, we are sure people will respect us. After this Rotary project in Tirupur, Rotary project in Coimbatore, just having this Rotary generators, believe me, the Rotary membership started growing by itself. So for a membership seminar, when I'm talking by example, the graphs, in your district also same thing can happen. I was very happy your district governor said we have already reached almost 5% of the target what you wanted to reach. That is out of 20% growth, 35% has reached. His total average growth what he plans for the year is 20%. Next slide and we'll close it faster. If you go to that, if you see this, 50% of the members lost are with the first 2 years, what I already spoke. The next you go. The membership strategies you can watch and note down some of you. Next please. The 6 I's of membership recruitment. Identify the people who can be invited to Rotary. Inform them about the activities and how we are supposed to make them. In my club, again, they have to attend 3 meetings and they have to come for 1 family get-togethers. Inform what our club formalities, invite them, introduce them properly. My dear friends, again, many a times, please introduce the Rotarians along with their family to the entire Rotary family. Many times what happens, they are brought into the stage, you give them a flower, introduce, induct, that's end of it. He may come with his family after 3 weeks, nobody speaks to his wife or the children, suddenly the wife feels disheartened, she tells her husband, I'm not coming to your club. Many a times, please introduce them very well, induct them very beautifully. And the final one, most important, which many of you said, involve them. Next one, please. And close the slides. Yeah. Way to go is focus on the membership retention. When you focus on the membership retention, I'm telling you, in one particular district, many of the senior Rotarians were leaving because they were feeling that the new generation was not respecting them. I always tell you, Rotarians, when you go back to your club, if your senior Rotarians are not participating in your club projects, don't worry. They have contributed so much for you. That's why the club is existing in such a big way. Never put them down. Like our own family, our own parents, our own grandparents, everybody wants little recognition. Nothing wrong in recognizing them so that you will retain all the senior members of your club. Engage the new members at least the first 3 years of joining. Next, please. If you finish the last slides, smaller clubs should target more growth automatically, which you are doing. New members can bring in more new members. It is a cohesive force. New members bringing in more new members so that their strength becomes more strengthened. Try new club formats, satellite, passport, hybrid clubs, whichever way. Many of you know that e-clubs are also doing so well now. Rotractors form a potential source of membership. Many of you Rotractors, I was told in even this Puttur Yuva Club, a Rotractor became the charter president. Is he here today? Rotractor, Yuva Club president, if he's here, he's okay. They invite new startup, young, successful entrepreneurs. They may be 21, 22. You find so many young entrepreneurs coming up, not only boys, even girls coming up as very good entrepreneurs. Make the proposed members comfortable in the club, most important. After joining your club, make them feel comfortable. Now 20% members below age 40, if you can put a target, and women should constitute 15% of the membership. Why we are telling this is the first time we have got Jennifer Jones, a lady, becoming a Rotary International President. In her absence, let's give a round of applause to the first Rotary International President, lady member, Jennifer Jones. And adding 2 new classifications in each club. The simple methods you can bring in, when you focus on that, announce to your members that we need 20% below the age of 40. You'll be able to achieve the target easily. So thank you for giving me the opportunity, for giving me a nice audience on a Sunday morning. Almost now, Ramesh ji, I think we have crossed 400 people today. So out of 400 people, if you can carry 10% message, what you have attended yesterday and today, I'm sure what your governors dream of reaching this 20% increase in membership, what I said is 30, by your efforts, by all the past history governors. One Krishna Shetty himself is enough. The way he is connected with all the Congress leaders, BJP leaders, everybody is his friends. I was also here in Puttur when Vinay Kumar Sorake was my friend in those days when we are in Bangalore. And I was told that somebody is introducing me back today after 35 years. Again, the connectivity of Rotary. So this beautiful day, let us make things possible. When I come back to Rotary in your district 3181, when your district governor-elect, when your district governor nominee, when they are taking over, this district will make into wonderful, wonderful projects which automatically will bring in more attractive, young and vibrant Rotaries back to this Rotary field. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rotarian K.A. Kuriyachan sir. Your inspiring and thought-provoking words, I hope it's enlightened our Rotary members. Thank you very much. Now I request the Honorable Governor, Rotarian Prakash Karan sir, to hand over a memento to Rotarian K.A. Kuriyachan as a token of love and affection. Thank you, Kuriyachan sir. Sure, Puttur will remember you forever for your wonderful presentation. Thank you. ಈಗ ಶ್ರೀಯುತ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಆ ವೇದಿಕೆ ಫಾರ್ ದ ರೆಕಗ್ನಿಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಅ ಕ್ಲಬ್.
ಈ ವರ್ಷ ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿ ಜಿ ಕಾರಂತ್ರವರು 20 ಹೊಸ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ನಿಶ್ಚಯ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಕೆಲವು ಕಡೆ ಸರ್ವೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರ್ ಅಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಕಿನ್ನಿಗೋಳಿ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿಂದ ಮುಚ್ಚೂರು ಮತ್ತು ಹಳೆಯ ಅಂಗಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಕಿನ್ನಿಗೋಳಿ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್, ಸೆಕ್ರೆಟರಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಯ ಎ ಜಿ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ವೇದಿಕೆಗೆ ಬಂದು ನಮ್ಮ ಡಿ ಜಿ ಅವರ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದು ಹೂಗುಚ್ಛ ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಇವರು 2 ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗಳನ್ನು ಆರಂಭಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ದೃಢ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟಾಕ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಬೇಗನೆ ಈ 2 ಕ್ಲಬ್ಗಳು ಅಸ್ತಿತ್ವಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತವೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ನಂಬ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಗೋಲ್ಡನ್ ಬಾಯ್ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಯುವ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಬಂಟ್ವಾಳ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು, ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಎ ಜಿ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ಸನ್ಮಾನವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಫೀಲ್ಡಿನಲ್ಲೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಜುನಾಥ್ ಅವರು ಮಿಂಚುತ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಬ್ಲು ಬರಲಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಆಶಿಸ್ತಾ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅಭಿನಂದನೆಗಳು. ಹಾಗೆ ಗೋಣಿಕೊಪ್ಪಲ್ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಸುಭಾಷಿಣಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಯ ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಅವರು ಬಂದು ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಆರಂಭಿಸಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಸರ್ವೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮುಗ್ದಿದೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಅವರು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೊಲ್ಲೆಗಳ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನಿಂದ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಹೊಸ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಸರ್ವೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪುಟ್ಟರಸ ಶೆಟ್ಟಿ ಮತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಯ ಅವರು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಅಡ್ವೈಸರ್ ಆಗಿ ಮತ್ತು ಕೊಳ್ಳೇಗಾಲದ ಅಧ್ಯಕ್ಷರು ಬಂದು ಒಂದು ಸನ್ಮಾನವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಕೊಳ್ಳೇಗಾಲ ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನವರು ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಆಶ್ವಾಸನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಒಂದು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಅದರ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್ ಏನು ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರಿಂದ ಈ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬನ್ನೊಂದು ನಾವು ಖಂಡಿತ ಬಯಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಸನ್ಮಾನವನ್ನು ಸ್ವೀಕರಿಸಬೇಕಾಗಿ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಕ್ಲಬ್ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಹಾಗೆ ಅವರ ಎ ಜಿ ಅವರು. ಇರ್ಲಿ. ಅವಕಾಶಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ವಂದನೆಗಳು.
ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ನಾರಾಯಣ್ ಹೆಗ್ಡೆ ಸರ್. ಈಗ ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಶ್ರೀಪ್ರಕಾಶ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಪುತ್ತೂರು ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬಿನ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳು, ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆಗಾಗಿ ವೇದಿಕೆಯ ಮುಂದೆ. ರೊಟೇರಿಯನ್ ಶ್ರೀಪ್ರಕಾಶ್, ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆಗಾಗಿ.
With regardful pranamams to everyone here, I propose my heartfelt thanks to, first being Annette Arpita Shet, who rendered her invocation, Chairman, Membership Development Plans, Rotarian Surendra Kini, and Chairman, Retention Plans, Rotarian Jitendra Yanye, and the important part, the keynote speaker, most loved by charming minds, Rotarian K. Kurian. A big round of applause conveys everyone's heartfelt thanks to these. District Advisor PDG Suresh Chengappa sir, District Councillor PDG Ranganath Bhatt sir, District Co-Trainer Rotarian Shekhar Shetty sir, District Governor-elect Rotarian HR Keshav sir, and District Governor nominee Rotarian Vikram Datta sir. We convey our salutable thanks to all of you. District team Rotarian K. Narayan Hegde sir, Rotarian Ramanna sir, Rotarian AKS Vishwas Shanai sir, and Rotarian Rajendra Kalbavi sir. Again, a big round of cheerful and strong applause will convey our heartfelt thanks. Not to leave anyone, all the past district governors, DRFC, and the August gathering here who have valued your time for the district membership development seminar, and not to leave anyone, all those who have worked for, all those who have attended as delegates, you have consented your time. Thanks again and again. I retire with salutes.
Thank you.
Meeting is adjourned for next session. Thank you.
ಎಲ್ಲ ರೋಟರಿ ಬಂಧುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ವಿಜ್ಞಾಪನೆ. ಈಗ 10 ನಿಮಿಷಗಳ ಚಹಾ ವಿರಾಮ ಇದೆ. 10 ನಿಮಿಷಗಳ ಚಹಾ ವಿರಾಮದ ಬಳಿಕ ಪ್ಯಾನೆಲ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಒಂದು ವಿನಂತಿ, 10 ನಿಮಿಷದ ಒಳಗಾಗಿ ನೀವು ತಾವು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಸಭಾಂಗಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಸೀನರಾಗಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ವಿನಂತಿಸಿಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ.